Hey everybody, Matthew Solomon here, coachwithmatthewsolomon.com. I just needed to jump on here real quick and I want to get into a little further into what I do and why I do what I do. And I get asked that a lot, and there are some preconceptions about it and there are some judgments about it, and so let's do it. I had a conversation with a man this morning. Now, a few days ago, a friend of mine, a woman, posted screen grabs of a man who inboxed her that she didn't know, who, was like, hey, you look familiar, and I'm really friendly and outgoing, and I thought maybe we've run into each other. And she's like, no, I don't know you. He's like, oh, well, and he kept trying to talk to her, and she's like, I don't have time to talk. And then he got defensive. And then, she was like, look, I don't know you, I don't want to talk, and then he starts name calling, and then he starts accusing, and then he goes on the offensive and ends up either, I forget if he blocked her or she blocked him or whatever. So she posts this whole thing. A friend of hers says, oh my God, that guy sent me the same exact thing, and she posted a screen grab and it was the same thing. So I messaged him and I was like, look, you don't know me. I'm a dude. I get it. I understand. I saw these things that you had with two women who are friends of mine. I wrote a book about this thing. I would love for you to have the information. I'll even send it to you for free. And I want you to get why that doesn't work. And I want you to get that makes women uncomfortable and that they're defensive because shit like this happens all the time. And I want to help you because I want to see you win. So he responds today, a couple days later, and he's like, I don't know you. Who are these women? And I, of course, didn't say who they were. He's like, I'm happily married. I would never do anything like that. And, men are the victim of this sort of thing, too, of harassment. And women are falsely accusing men. And he, goes on his rant about Hollywood and all of that. And I'm like, look, bro, I get it. It's fine. I'm just trying to help. And he blocked me. So why do I do what I do? Because I want women to feel safe. Because I want women to not have to deal with this stuff anymore. Because I want men to understand what we can do and how we can show up and how we can communicate with women in a way that actually has them feel safe and has them open up to us versus continuing to create this divide and this divide and this divide and this divide where they're resigned. They don't even want to deal with us anymore. We're resigned. We're like, what's the use? It's not even worth trying. And then we just keep hitting our heads against the wall. So why do I do what I do? Because I have had plenty of women friends. I have worked with women. The majority of my clients are women. I get a lot of messages with, I know you do men's work, and I'm dealing with this, this, and this, and this. And the reality is right now, I would love to be reaching more men. I'm not saying I don't reach men. I would love to be coaching more men and involved in conversations with more men. And women are coming to me because they don't know what to do about their partners, because they're moving on from relationships and feel like they've been beat up emotionally by not being able to express themselves. And I'm a man who can hear women and deal and hold space for the emotions. It's not even something to deal with. And it's really simple. There was the Family Feud thing that was posted where, they asked 100 men what, 100 men surveyed said they would do blank for sex. And all the men were like, I would kill, I would lie, I would cheat, I would steal, I would die. And the women were like, thinking that they would say, I would cook, I would clean, I would listen. They might not have said I would listen, but so the thing is, the majority of us, and on the show, the majority of people thought that was funny because it's like, yep, that's how men think and that's how women think. But when you look at it, men, we don't have to lie, cheat, and steal, and kill, and rob. What do they want? They want us to show up and be present. Cook and clean? Fuck. I'll cook and clean if that means I get to be intimate, if that's a way to create intimacy. I was talking to Neve Lucas this morning. She's an awesome coach. You should check her out. And she was like, you know what? You're not a relationship and communication coach. You're an intimacy coach. And she's right. I'm talking about stuff that's way deeper than just like how to talk and hear each other. Because men, when you talk and when you listen to a woman and hear what she's saying, that's intimacy. That has her open to you. And when you're willing to talk and listen and be there and not expect anything or not need anything in return, a lot of shit opens up. What do women want? They want us to be present. They want us to show up. They want us to turn towards them. And be there and hold space. What does hold space mean? It means if she's upset about something, all right, cool. Tell me why you're upset. Let me try and feel why you're upset. Let me get on this. Let me be your partner in this without trying to fix it, because there's nothing to fix. It's just, she just wants you to know that you get her experience and that there's nothing wrong with her, because she already thinks there's a whole list of things wrong with her. What do? I provide a space for women to emerge. I listen, I let them know there's nothing wrong with you. Your desires, your needs, your frustrations, your joys, all of that are there for you to experience. And men, we get to show up and be powerful and stand for that. And I've had men accuse me of, grandstanding and white knighting and all of that. So fucking what? What's the problem? Why is there a lack of integrity? Because it's really, for me, it's a matter of integrity. Why is it so bad for a man to say to a woman, tell me what you're going through, and I'm just going to sit here and listen? I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. That lowers my testosterone. That makes me less of a man. Just because some of you all don't know how to do that, I'll teach you how to do that. I've studied how to do that. You're not wrong. We haven't been taught this shit. I just happen to dive into it. I just happen to want to figure it out. And just because you haven't, that's okay. But if you want to, I'm here. I wrote Man School. Neve pointed this out too. She's really smart. You should check her out. I wrote Man School for men, for women. The book is about what women deal with and what we men can do to have them feel safe. Now, I'm working on a second version, part 2. That's about men and what we deal with. Because I'm still a man. And I still deal with men stuff. But we also get to get away from the women stuff and the men stuff and all of that. Because, we're a lot more fluid and interconnected. And there's a lot more to it than this is what men do and this is what women do. But anyway, quick video. Thank you for watching. As always, you can reach me at coachwithmatthewsolomon.com.